guy. Can you get me some autographed briefs? He rubbed the tension from his forehead. The Front Street Clinic had received multiple awards for its work with the homeless, with special emphasis on those who were HIV positive. He'd achieved a certain status in the community, but currently Dr. Tyler Hall was most famous for a tabloid article about his past. Years of medical school, residency, and hard work now took a distant second place to the news he'd bumped uglies with Memphis Haines. Tyler let out an amused scoff. He had a long-standing appreciation for the ridiculous and the absurd, but the assumptions some people were making about their sex life? Heat flooded his senses, and he steeled himself against the unwanted effects. He wasn't here to rehash the past. There was nothing to be gained by dredging up those memories. He just wanted to cancel his upcoming charity obligation with Memphis and quietly go on with his life, preferably without being asked if Memphis Haines had gone ungay because of Tyler. He followed the brunette to the far end of the room. A photographer stood in front of a green screen calling out orders to two female models and the man sandwiched between them. When one of the women stepped to the side, Tyler's gaze landed on Memphis, dressed only in form-fitting boxer briefs. Damn it. Whatever you do, Tyler, don't stare. He took a moment to be disappointed in himself for the inability to follow through, because Memphis hadn't changed much. He had the same sculpted chest, providing one the ability to count every muscle in his abs, and the same narrow hips and muscular thighs. His golden-brown hair was shorter, and the 5 o'clock shadow added a more mature look to the angular face. But he somehow managed to appear impeccably groomed, despite the faint facial stubble and lack of clothing. Memphis's gaze landed on Tyler, scattering his thoughts like dropped marbles on a concrete floor. Tyler! Memphis's stunned look remained in place as he took a step in his direction. We're on a tight schedule, Haines, the man behind the camera said. Come on, Stan. Memphis gestured toward Tyler. It's been 10 years since I last saw my friend. Friend? Tyler almost laughed. They'd done the friends to lovers thing, but after everything that had happened, how could he be expected to pull off the reverse? Memphis threw his arm across Stan's shoulder. We can afford a 10-minute break, can't we? The photographer let out an exasperated groan before an expression of reluctant affection tempered his response. This is a good time to rearrange the set, he said. I'll give you 20. Thanks, bro. Memphis gave Stan's shoulder a squeeze. I owe you one, he said, and then his hazel gaze landed back on Tyler. Instantly, a grin spread across Memphis's face, and Tyler quietly sucked in a breath as if punched. In the 10 years since the man had walked out on him, Tyler had never imagined his ex would greet him with that genuine, boxer-dropping smile. Stay strong. Stay strong. Tyler Hall. Dimples firmly in place, Memphis resumed his approach with the characteristic athletic grace and tightly coiled energy that Tyler remembered well. It's good to see you again. You too, he said, surprising himself with the casualness he managed to fake while telling a polite lie. He also managed to maintain a neutral expression until he realized Memphis wasn't slowing down. Shouldn't he be slowing down? Panic swelled in Tyler's chest as the stuntman came closer and, Jesus haploid Christ, instead of coming to a stop, he pulled him into a bear hug. Holy shit. The tug of memory in his heart hurt, leaving Tyler speechless. He stood, his back stiff as he tried to block the sensory input. His nervous system, however, happily supplied the information he didn't want to know. Hard chest, warm skin, and strong arms. One whiff of the citrus scent, and among all the racing thoughts and self-directed swearing going on in his head, Tyler noted with wry amusement that A, after achieving celebrity status, Memphis still used the same shampoo, and B, Tyler remembered the scent, as if it had been branded into his brain. Memphis let go and stepped back, eyes crinkled in humor. Where is the mathlete who used to...